Alrighty, guys, let's talk about Nvidia. They just had their earnings. You guys know me. I never play earnings. It's complete gambling. It could go up big and go down big. We don't know. So now that the earnings is out of the way, we can talk about, is there potential entry? Should we buy any relative pullback? And that's what the purpose of this video. I love technical analysis. It tells me the story about the company, where to look for entries. It's my most favorite thing. So let's get right into the chart. So as we look at the daily chart from Nvidia, we've been kind of been going up and down here like in a zigzag. We really haven't had a strong trend idea. But if we go to the weekly chart, you can kind of see a better picture of what Nvidia is doing. When Nvidia went down to this EMA 50, I was screaming to buy this thing. I made so many videos down in this area. Everyone was panicking, right? They had the deep sink and all that. And these are the type of opportunities where, we can have earnings that goes, makes a drop, potential news, catalysts, and all that. And when you look at these strongest areas, NVIDIA is just so good right there, right? Sometimes it gets really close, like right in here to the CMA 50, it can bounce. But when it touches this, I love to go it. I love to go in for it. And I could be totally wrong. It could go down. I'm not saying this is going to be 100%, but the last time, I mean, we actually haven't done that in quite a time. On this weekly EMA 50, that was the first time we hit it. So usually what happens is we will touch all these EMAs. We go in cycles here, right? We go, we hit this upper Keltner channel. It can't sustain it, so it pulls back. We've had multiple bounces on this EMA 5, and they actually are pretty big gains. That was a 20% right there, right? Had another bounce in the 5, and then we had a bounce in the 10. From this low to here, you made a 20% bounce on the 20. Nice one. And so you see the pattern here. So I personally love to see the EMA 20 and 50. Like right in here was a beautiful EMA 20, close enough to put averages in. Right in here, it went in, pulled all the way back, almost to the 50 went in. But my favorite ones that I always alert is this 50. So what I'm seeing right in here is obviously strong support here on the 50, right? Price is currently at 128. This EMA 50 is at 117. So it can very easily get there. Also, you can look at the monthly chart. There's nothing to worry about Nvidia, guys. I mean, look at all these big support zones, guys. We had the EMA 20, and we had the EMA 50 right here, guys. Obviously, these are some big drop down, but we're probably not going to drop down to these next levels when they're that big, all right? So usually what happens is price, goes in waves, right? You can see on this EMA 10, it pumped up, the 10 pumped up, and what happens is at every month, since this is a monthly candle, these are moving up in time. So you can see this EMA 50 is going up and up and up. Same with all these, because you're in an uptrend. If you're in a downtrend, they would be going down every time. So these are just some of the ways I look for when I look at bigger cap stocks and how I make lots of money doing these. So basically, what I would do is I would wait for this EMA 50. And then and what I would do right away once I get that is I would sell cover calls, guys. And if you are in the video and you're not at a good average, or let's just say, I mean, you're almost near these highs here. If you're at, if you're at 150, 140, 130, in that kind of range, I mean, 130 is not bad, but you get the point. I highly recommend look at cover calls. You could see, obviously, with the earnings, there was a lot of premium to sell. Okay, the price ended at 131 at the bell. You could literally sold cover calls. This is the only way I would actually play earnings. I would have sold cover calls right near my strike. So if I had it at 131, I would sell 132. And literally just one contract at 560 gives you $560 of credit, and you reduce your average by $5.60. And so instead of having an average of 131, you now have like 131, so 1 and then 4, 126 now, okay? And so you see how that works out, okay? So that's really nice for sellers. If you're trying to buy options, heck no. I would never buy options due to this implied volatility. Always look at the implied volatility. 150% is insane, but that is really good if you're selling covered calls. So if anybody asks me, well, if you were going to play earnings, I would buy shares and then I would sell covered calls. And then either way, if it goes up, you make money. And if it goes down, you make money because of the covered calls, right? For as Nvidia, that's a whole new video. I just uploaded a video on cover calls. You guys will love it, and that's why I like it. You make money in 3 directions. But you also want to get a good entry. I'm going to look for support at EMA 50. Ideally, I would love to see monthly EMA 20. I'm not sure if it's going to go there in quite some time. That's at $97 right now. It goes up about $3 every month. The EMA 50 is at 117. So what I could do is I will buy some at the EMA 50. I think it will have a nice bounce. And if I don't get it right away, I'll sell cover calls, okay? And I'll just keep reducing my average. And that's my goal. And if you're trying to buy Nvidia and you think it's too expensive, well, you can go into an ETF and do like NVDA. You can do one for like $57. You see the thing moves just like in Nvidia. It's a 2x long ETF. So if Nvidia goes up 5%, this will go up 10%. So do keep that in mind. So that's a really great strategy. I do not recommend buying options, especially with the implied volatility this high. Short term, obviously, longer out, the implied volatility goes lower, but I'm more of a conservative player. If you guys been watching my channels and lots of my stuff, I love to do bigger cap stocks, trading with the trend, selling covered calls, and make income all the time. All right. This is my analysis on Nvidia. We'll see what happens. My targets are 117, and then on the monthly EMA 20 at 97. We'll see what happens. 97 to 117. I know that's kind of a big margin there. I don't think we hit the EMA 20 in this month. Maybe next month we'll see. Anything is possible. But that's my goal there. All in this range here. We're quite a bit below the EMA 10 on the monthly, so we'll see what happens, guys. All right, guys, if you guys want to join the premium Discord too, if you guys want to see these actual alerts in real time, this is analysis that I put out, stocks that I get in, everything's here. I put all my education videos. Main thing is to teach you guys how to trade, how I've been doing this for quite some time, being profitable, doing these safe tactics. And you guys can learn them too. If you guys want to join the Discord, click the link down below in YouTube comments below. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. If you want to become a member, please read how to subscribe. All you have to do is hit day trade alerts right here, and you'll get access to everything. So right in here, you'll see all these asterisks, but once you subscribe, all these channels will be unlocked. I highly encourage you to take advantage of this promotion I'm doing in February. And a little bit of March, we'll see what I do, and then we'll up our premium, our costs. But I can lock you guys in for a lifetime discount for $12 a month, and you'll have access to everything: live streams, day trading, education, swing trading education, and then obviously alerts you're gonna get, and a whole community you can talk to. So if you subscribe, do it on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. If you're not from the US, it will be a little extra than $12, but it might be 15 or 16, but you're gonna have a really good discount, guys. This is Nvidia. I want to keep it short, guys, what I'm planning on doing. I love these bigger cap stocks, but I'm obviously going to wait for a price to pull back to my system, okay? And that's what we'll do. I'll see you guys in the next video.